Okay, nasai minasan. Today we're gonna talk about Kaiju number at episode 1. So this is a really interesting series that I always hear people talk about, and I really wanted to watch. I mean, like Kaiju, bro. I'm a Godzilla, not kind of like Godzilla fanatic, but I'm just a Godzilla fan. So I don't know anything about Godzilla lore, deep lore, and all those stuff. I just enjoy the movie, but when I see Kaiju, I'm already piqued. My interest is piqued. I want to know more. So when the anime drops, I went in to watch the first episode, and after that, I read the first chapter of the manga only. Okay, so I don't read the rest of the manga. I only read the first chapter together with the first episode of the anime, and I have to tell you, the anime did it so much better. And I would say it is also due to the media that they actually use. Like in anime, you have 20 minutes to tell your story, and from there you can do a lot of world building, you can do a lot of foreshadowing, hinting, and all that stuff. There's a lot of little details that you can actually show to help to emphasize on the story itself. And I think the anime knows that. The anime show a lot of minor detail, little movement, and little interaction, which actually causes the war of Kaiju number 8 to be so much more richer from when you compare it to the manga itself. In the manga, they focus on the core story. The entire story structure is in the manga. It's kind of like a skeleton of the story, but when they actually transform it into anime in the first episode, they added the muscle, they added the blood vessel, the vines, and everything, their skin, and the entirety of Kaiju number 8 became so beautiful because of that. Okay, so I think that is like really amazing thing that we actually can see from Kaiju number 8. And there's another anime that I can actually think of which actually shine most when it is in the anime form, and that is Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba. A lot of people actually doesn't know about Kimetsu no Yaiba, doesn't know about Demon Slayer until the anime got released. And it is not until the anime season 1 episode 19 where the entire world goes berserk about Kimetsu no Yaiba, because before that no one really talks about Kimetsu no Yaiba. No one really talks about the manga of Demon Slayer until the anime starts to drop and people start to, hey, well, this is cool. This anime is amazing. Let me go check out the manga. And I felt like Kaiju number 8 is gonna have a similar effect as well. When Kaiju number 8 first hit the shelf, a lot of people is like, whoa, this is so good and so good. But after that, the hoo-ha kind of like dropped a little bit. But I felt like with the release of the anime, I felt like there's definitely gonna be a resurrection to the crowd itself. A lot of people is gonna talk more about Kaiju number 8. But whether or not the story is gonna keep on keep you hooked into the story or not, that is another story. Okay, because I'm not talking about the rest of the story. I'm only talking about what I see from the first episode itself, and I think first episode is amazing. The anime definitely did it really well. We actually get to see a lot of like little close up, like at the end of the episode before the Yoju attack Ichikawa and the main character. There's actually a scene where Ichikawa goes and talk to the main character, and we actually get to see him like holding the nosebud on his hand, like he's like fidgeting with it, and like while he's actually talking to the senpai, the main character itself. And when we actually get to see that scene in the anime, you actually know that he really mean what he said, and we actually see that, hey, the reason why he's thankful is because of the nose plug, even though he hated it in the first place. But at the end, he appreciates that the senpai is looking out for him and all the stuff. But we don't actually get that little detail from the manga itself. What happened in the manga is just two people, one panel talking to one another. We don't actually see kind of like the close-up of the hands, the little gesture and all the stuff. We don't see all of those at all. And that is what makes the anime so much better. Like even in the anime, like when the main character after the night out, the second day he went to the walk, and then when he enters the walk, we actually get to see he punch in and all the stuff. Like, hey, in the manga we don't see that. In the manga we don't see that at all. But in the anime we saw him punch into walk. We saw that his co-worker is like praying to the shrine, praying to the god. And the reason why that is important is because all of them they're cleaning up the mess of the kaiju. And there are potential, like yoju moving around and all the stuff. So like the when we saw the co-worker doing a little bit of like prayer to God, we know that they are afraid as well. Okay, like they're going to war, their life is at stake. It makes them alive. It makes us care for them in a sense. And I felt like if they can really did the little subtle detail more and more in the anime, I felt like a lot more people is gonna really appreciate the anime, especially for the world building. A lot of people is gonna get sucked into the story like without them even knowing why. And it is because of the subtle detail, the world building, the character development and all the stuff. And I think that is a really fantastic stuff to have from an anime itself. So other than that, I don't have anything else to say. And I think the anime definitely is interesting. It is an amazing adaptation. So I'm just gonna end it here. Don't want to waste your time. I just want to share my thoughts regarding the anime and how amazing it is. Okay, so with that being said, that is all. Hope you enjoy. If you made this far, just like and subscribe. There's no word for you, sorry. But see you guys in the next one. If I do make an episode 2, I'm gonna give a secret word then. Okay, so goodbye.